Are toxic relationships weighing you down, stealing your energy, and dragging you away from the peace you deserve? What if you could cut those people off with clarity, confidence, and without the drama? It's possible, and Stoicism holds the key. Today, we'll dive into 7 Stoic-inspired strategies that will help you walk away from toxicity without guilt or endless explanations. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to protect your peace and live in alignment with your highest values. Trust me, you'll want to stick around until the end to discover these powerful tools. The silent retreat. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius reflects on the power of silence and self-restraint. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. B1. When dealing with toxic people, silence is often the most eloquent response. By withdrawing your attention, you communicate everything without saying a word. Silence becomes your shield, deflecting drama and leaving no room for further entanglement. This isn't about ignoring problems, it's about preserving your inner peace. The Ghosting Gambit. Epictetus famously said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." Toxic relationships thrive on engagement, so the ultimate response might be no response at all. Ghosting can seem harsh, but when framed through Stoicism, it's simply about taking control of your presence. Why waste time justifying your exit to someone who has already disrupted your peace? Vanish like smoke in the wind, prioritizing your tranquility over their expectations. The strategic fade-out. Seneca reminds us in his letters to Lucilius that time is our most precious resource. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Toxic people drain your time and energy, so it's wise to let the relationship dissolve naturally. Gradually decrease your involvement, reply less, engage sparingly, and stop initiating. The fade-out isn't about avoidance. It's about valuing your time and protecting your emotional reserves. The direct block. In today's hyper-connected world, the Stoic practice of removing unnecessary distractions can extend to social media and communication. Marcus Aurelius might view the block button as a modern-day tool for maintaining control over your mind. Blocking or unfollowing someone is not about being petty, it's about safeguarding your mental space. Remember, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our attention. By cutting toxic people off digitally, you reclaim a vital part of your emotional well-being. The boundary declaration. Stoicism isn't about avoiding confrontation, but approaching it with reason and calmness. A simple, assertive statement, "I need to focus on my growth, and this dynamic no longer supports that," can be enough. As Epictetus advises, don't over-explain or justify your decisions to others. They may not understand, and that's okay. Boundaries are acts of self-respect, and establishing them without drama is one of the most stoic things you can do. The polite but firm goodbye. When Seneca advises us to approach life with dignity, it includes how we end relationships. Toxic people often thrive on conflict, but a measured, composed farewell denies them that satisfaction. A brief parting phrase like, "I'm moving in a new direction and wish you well," communicates finality without hostility. It's a practice in self-discipline, demonstrating that you control your emotions, not the other way around. The philosophical shift. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In the Stoic view, labeling someone as toxic is simply an observation of their nature. They are not inherently bad. They are simply acting in accordance with who they are. Detachment comes from recognizing this truth and allowing them to exist without your involvement. By reframing the situation, you take the sting out of their behavior, making it easier to let go without unnecessary explanations. Each of these methods is rooted in the core principles of Stoicism: control over one's reactions, focus on internal tranquility, and the rejection of unnecessary distractions. Cutting someone off doesn't require anger, justification, or guilt, it simply requires clarity of purpose. Toxicity has no place in a Stoic life, and by removing it decisively, you embody the very philosophy you seek to practice. Life is too short to spend on relationships that hinder your growth or disturb your inner peace. As Stoicism teaches us, we are responsible for our minds, our actions, and how we choose to respond to the challenges around us. Cutting off toxic people isn't about cruelty or avoidance. It's about preserving your time, energy, and values. Which of these strategies resonates most with you? If you're ready to take control of your emotional well-being and create space for growth, start today. Remember, protecting your peace is a Stoic act of courage. Leave behind what doesn't serve you and move forward with clarity. If you enjoyed this discussion, feel free to share it with someone who might need to hear it. Let's continue the journey of self-mastery together.